Welcome to the weekend edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Friday, July 3rd, 2015. Let's get to it. Someone once said, in order to get somewhere you've never been to, you have to be willing to do things you've never done. And 12 weeks out from stepping on the Mr. Olympia stage for the very first time, New York Pro men's physique champ George Brown is taking himself to an already entirely new level. Brown has been spotted in the gym recently, putting in some serious work as he prepares for the biggest contest of his career. And Brown knows that if he wants to be recognized as one of the best athletes in the world come showtime, he'll need to keep his foot on the gas pedal and drive full speed ahead to Las Vegas. George Brown isn't the only one headed to the Olympia stage with something to prove. The hottest competitor in the figure division, Camille Rodriguez, will also be making the pilgrimage back to the Orleans Arena, where she looks to avenge a subpar performance from a year ago. Rodriguez released footage from a recent leg training session where we see the reigning Arnold Classic champ grinding out the type of training that forges true champions. Camala has her work cut out for her trying to unseat the golden girl of figure, Nicole Wilkins. But to quote one of the great purveyors of modern thought, French Montana, never underestimate the underdog's greed. Over the course of his nearly 2 decades in the bodybuilding game, Branch Warren has mastered just about everything there is in bodybuilding. Everything but rest days, that is. 12 weeks out from taking the Olympia stage again, Branch is already looking very Branch Warren-ish, which is to say he's looking gnarly shredded. Although he might never be the Branch Warren that took second in the Olympia a few years ago, he's still one of the best in the world. And knowing Warren's work ethic, he'd rather die before taking the stage at anything less than his best. While we have plenty of known commodities that we're all anxiously keeping our eyes on heading into this year's Olympia, it's one of the more unknown commodities that really piques our interest most. Earlier this week, photos leaked of an impressive-looking Dallas McCarver as he enters into the early phases of his first Olympia contest prep. A few weeks back, McCarver shocked the bodybuilding world with his win at the IFBB California Pro. And now, the rookie sensation is just weeks away from doing battle against some of the greatest athletes to ever take the stage. Should he fail to crack the top 10, we'll start hearing the grumblings about how he wasn't ready for the big stage. But if he can somehow pull a rabbit out of a hat and break into that elite top 10, the hype train will be firing on all cylinders, and the talk of future Mr. Olympia will certainly set the internet on fire. The Chicago Pro is just days away, and it looks like veteran of the stage, Guy Duccase, is ready to bring his talents to the Windy City. A few weeks ago, Duccase made his 2015 debut at the Dallas Europa Super Show, where he looked sharper than we'd seen in years. And after having a few weeks to rebound, reformulate, and tighten things up, he looks to be ready to hit the stage at full strength once again. At under 200 pounds, Duccase won't be the biggest athlete in the lineup, but he's clearly done his homework, and with his current level of conditioning, a top 5 finish certainly isn't out of the question. And finally, good luck to all the athletes competing in this weekend's NPC Team Universe and IFBB Chicago Pro. For updates, winner interviews, and contest results, tune into rxmuscle.com all weekend long. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.